I share to you what are the different updates of the City Schools Division of Marawi. First, we have 79,000 plus voters in the city of Marawi, but after the manual crossout checking, we only have 74,000 voters. Before I say this, I would like to laud the entirety of the COMELEC, especially our city election officer, for guiding our teachers in every way to ensure that we will have an orderly, honest, and peaceful election by capacitating our EBs in the City Schools Division of Marawi. We had our 2 batches of training for our EBs last March 16 to 19 in Iligan City at Crystal Inn. Just recently, last April 21, I think it's yesterday, we had our refresher training for our EBs, sharing to them the do's and don'ts in the coming election, which was held at the city gym, and it was initiated by no less than our city election officer, Sir Mustafa. We have 33 precincts in the city. We have around 450 qualified EBs. We have already seen our EBs by taking off those who are already not allowed to serve because of the relationship by up to 4th degree. All of them has TKNI. Everybody are under the guidelines stated by COMELEC. Most are not, we did not get our senior citizen teachers, I think 58 years old below. Yes, and all are computer literate, except of course for the third members. Some of the third members. A higher percentage of our teachers took already the online exam, which is a collaboration between COMELEC and DOST. And there will be a paper and pen test, sir, on Monday in the City Hall, which I am very happy because this will truly ensure that when 16 days from now, when our mandates are tested in performing our duties, then the city teachers are capacitated and very much ready in the coming election. We also have 33 DESO and 33 DESO staff. I would like to thank our city election officer because in the previous election, I think we only have 1 DESO per 10 cluster, but now I mentioned this when we had our first gathering that we need to have a DESO in every precinct because especially in the city of Marawi, mahirap po maglakbay ang isang DESO from one precinct to another in checking the welfare of our teachers kung marami pong precinct ang kanyang hahawakan. So I am very elated and happy for the announcement that we shall be having DESO and DESO staff per polling precinct. We also submitted in the regional office our DepEd election task force, which was mentioned a while ago by our esteemed OIC Superintendent of Nano del Sur 1, wherein the MDHTE, under the leadership of our beloved Muhagher Iqbal, wanted to ensure that as teachers, now in this first ever NLE, where BARM is participating, that we will have a truly an honest election that gears forward towards moral governance. My last thought in mind, Ma'am Pez, is that I already wrote a letter to our former Pez saying that what shall happen to our temporary learning school in Sagunsongan, wherein it will be used as a polling precinct. And remember po, Sagunsongan is a temporary school wherein more than 1,000 of our displaced learners are there. And soon we will be having our face-to-face, and I'm quite daunted, no? I'm a little scared of thinking what will happen if after the election, sila na naman po yung aming temporary school sa Sagunsongan. And it will be a problem to us once we will open up our classes, inshallah, because we are already opening up classes in a limited face-to-face, and soon we will be having our progressive face-to-face. So yun lang po actually ang pinaka-concern ko on how to do with our election. So I hope we will all discharge our mandates well. We will be tested on May 9, and I know that pagsama-sama kaya, and let us all gear towards a moral governance in ensuring a peaceful, honest, national, and local election. Maraming salamat po.